Watch what happens when you execute. This is what execution looks like. This is so deep. $55 million swimming. I want to learn how to swim. $50 million. Why did I not take swimming serious when I was young? I could have made at least 30 mil, right? I could have got the silver, right? And no weed, right? I could have got the silver and I wouldn't have smoked weed. 130, and this is wrong with endorsements, is 320 million. Michael Jordan played basketball, and he's a billionaire from basketball. And he didn't make a whole lot of money when he played basketball. Where did most of his money come from? Endorsements. Why? Because he's great. He's phenomenal. He has one more ring than everybody else. He had one more ring than Magic Johnson, one more ring than Kobe Bryant, one more ring than Tim Duncan. He only has one more. But his money is different. Your money, be honest with me. Your money is what it is because of how you execute. Your money is what it is because of the effort that you put forth. And if you put forth a greater effort. Now, let me see this pic. See, I don't know if you got it. I know you showed it. I know you got it. All right, we got to get out of here, guys. We got to get out of here. We got some, I guess, pictures to take, some autographs, some decisions to make. Watch this one, guys. This is the most important one, I think, to me. It depends on. No, that's not it. Don't worry about it. This is when I met Warren Buffett. So we close with this one. Now, I don't know. I assume not everybody, but there are some people in the room that are familiar with Warren Buffett. A couple of people familiar with Warren Buffett. So if you could just take a look at the top, and this is what happens when you're phenomenal, guys. Now, y'all see me with Warren Buffett, right? Now, first of all, you see where I am in the picture, right? There's about 30 of us in the room, right? A couple of them was gazelles. So they all over there, right? The gazelle's on the edge, right? I'm a lion. I'm right with my man. Like, what up, Warren? You good? Right? And I just want you to pay attention for real. We're talking about execution and greatness. I just want you to see what I'm wearing when I'm standing next to the fourth richest man in the world. You see my shirt and tie? Did you see my shirt and tie? Did you see my shirt? Did you see the suit? Did you like the suit? Baseball cap, T-shirt with the fourth richest man in the world. Y'all got to get it. I'm leaving. My man Dan Gilbert called me on a Sunday night. E.T., what you doing tomorrow? We got a meeting with Warren Buffett. I want to know if you can make it. I'm like, is that a trick? Like the trick question? Like, what do you mean, what am I doing? He's the fourth richest man in the world. I'm not doing nothing. I'll be at lunch. Listen to what I'm telling you, a high school dropout. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I know things are different in Australia than they are in America. But if you pay close attention to that picture, there's only a couple, I think maybe one other African-American that's in the room. It's only one more in that room. For real, it's only one more in that room. Usually when you're a high school dropout, you ate out of trash cans, lived in an abandoned building, you don't get a chance to meet Warren Buffett. I grind, y'all. He had 31 seats, and out of 31 seats, he called me and he wanted me in the meeting. I grind. I'm sitting there now I have access to the fourth richest man, like a part of my, can you believe that? A part of my network? Like I know Warren Buffett, a part of my network? So I get to the meeting, right, and I sit in the back, I'm chilling. I'm like, I don't want to get all the way up front. My daughter was like, Dad, why you ain't get close? I was like, because I'm a student right now, and I want to learn. And when the whole thing was over, Dan Gilbert said, yo, E, do me a huge favor. We got another meeting. We want to know if you can make that meeting. I was like, no problem. Stayed. They was on their way to the elevator. He was like, yo, E, come here for a minute. Can you go with us? I was like, no problem. I get on the elevator with him and Warren Buffett. Dan Gilbert says to Warren Buffett, you know who this is? He was like, no. He's like, that's E.T. the hip-hop preacher. He was like, oh, E.T., I ain't mad. He ain't like he on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's Warren Buffett. I'd be hurt if he was 17 or 18 and he didn't know who I was. Warren Buffett a little older. I'm like, I'm sure he's not like, he not Googling or nothing like that. I'm sure he don't have like Instagram. He said, well, if you don't know him, you need to get to know him because y'all need to do some work together. High school dropout. How did I get here? I grind. Fourth richest man in the world gave me some insight when I was in that room that blew my mind. And one of the things he said, see, can you hit it? Okay, y'all get ready now. We're about to make some decisions. There's just one thing he said that I want you to see that's just out of this world. He owns all those companies, so if you don't know him, you probably do know him. even if you don't know him. The one, number 5, you have to be obsessed. That's the one I like. So we're about to make a decision right now for those of you who are ready. And you really are like, enough is enough, E. I'm tired. I just want you to see me doing it. And when you see that I can do it, anybody can do it. It doesn't take a rocket science to do it. So you're gonna, and this is not for everybody. And we don't have a lot of space. So for those of you who are serious and you like, yo, E, for real, this has to, when I leave here, this has to be it. This is the last conference. This is it. Like, this last conference I go to, this is the last time I set up, and get trained. Like, this is it. I'm going to a whole other level after today. So I want you to think about this, and that person is you, and you're like, yo, I'm ready to go to that next level. I'm going to just ask that you would stand, and I'm going to ask you, I just want you to come in this area right here. I'm going to stand up here, and you come in this area right here, and like, E, I'm ready. All right, I'm ready. So I'm just going to count down from 5, and you're just going to stand and to show that enough is enough, and you're ready to go to a whole other level. You're going to take some action now. This is the last and final step. No more talking and listening. You're going to take the actual step, and you're standing, and you're coming right here. 5, if that person is you. I don't have a lot of time. 5, if that person is you. 4, if that person is you. I don't know who you are. You coming all the way up. Yep. 4, 3. Yep. Yep. You about to make some room for them, please. Yep. We're about to go to a whole nother level after today. Shh. Whole nother level. Whole nother. No talking. No talking. We're going to a whole nother level after today. Yeah, whole nother level. So you're going to repeat with me, and I want it to come from the depths of your soul. I want it to come from the depths of your soul. When you leave this room, you will never, ever be the same again. You will never be the same again. I can. Come on, I can. Come on, say it like you mean it. I can. I will. I must. Yep, come on, I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. All right, so listen to me carefully. Here, I want you to repeat after me. Listen to me very carefully. I owe it to myself. Come on, I owe it to myself. Come on, I owe it to myself. To give my best and nothing less. Come on, I owe it to myself. Yep, I owe it to myself. To give my best and nothing less. Come on, I owe it to myself. To give my best and nothing less. I owe it to my family. Come on, I owe it to my family. I owe it to my friends. Come on, I owe it to my family. I owe it to my friends. I owe it to myself. To give my best and nothing less. To give my best and nothing less. Last time I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. One more time, I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. Give yourselves a hand. Let's go.